Hello everyone and welcome to the mat. I'm so happy to be here with you today as we embark on this journey of yoga together. Whether you're brand new to yoga or just looking for a gentle way to move your body, this practice is for you. Remember, yoga is for everybody and every body. It's not about being flexible or being able to touch your toes. It's about connecting with your breath, finding what feels good in your body, and cultivating a sense of presence and peace. In this video, we'll be exploring some beginner-friendly poses that are accessible and beneficial for all levels. We'll move slowly and mindfully, paying attention to our breath and listening to our bodies along the way. So grab your mat, find a comfortable spot, and let's begin. Let's start with a foundational pose, mountain pose or Tadasana. Come to standing at the top of your mat, feet hip-width apart. Feel the ground beneath your feet, rooting down through all four corners. Imagine a string drawing the crown of your head towards the sky, lengthening your spine. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears and soften your gaze. Let your arms rest naturally by your sides, palms facing forward. Take a deep breath in, feeling your chest expand, and as you exhale, draw your belly button gently towards your spine. Notice the natural curves of your spine, maintaining a sense of ease and effortlessness. This might seem simple, but mountain pose is a powerful pose for grounding and finding stability. It's a great way to improve posture, balance, and body awareness. From mountain pose, we'll transition into our next pose, downward facing dog, or Adho Mukha Svanasana. This pose is a wonderful full-body stretch that can help to lengthen the spine, strengthen the arms and legs, and calm the mind. To begin, step back with your right foot, coming into a high lunge position. Keep your front knee bent and aligned directly over your ankle. Your back leg should be straight with your heel pressing towards the back of the mat. From here, place your hands on the mat, shoulder width apart, fingers spread wide. As you inhale, lift your chest and lengthen your spine. As you exhale, step your front foot back, bringing your body into an inverted V shape. Now, let's refine our downward facing dog. Press firmly through your palms, distributing your weight evenly between your hands. Keep your arms straight, but avoid locking your elbows. Engage your core muscles and lift your hips high towards the ceiling, lengthening your spine. Keep your feet hip-width apart and your heels reaching towards the floor. Your head should be relaxed between your arms, gaze towards your shins or feet. Remember, it's perfectly okay if your heels don't touch the floor. Keep them reaching back. Take a moment to find what feels good in your body. Breathe deeply and allow your body to settle into the pose. To release any tension in the legs, we'll incorporate some gentle movement. Begin by pedaling out your feet, one at a time. Bend one knee and press the opposite heel towards the floor, then switch sides. As you pedal, imagine you're drawing energy up through the soles of your feet, all the way up your legs and into your hips. Keep your core engaged and your spine long. This movement helps to stretch the hamstrings, calves, and Achilles tendons. It also improves circulation and promotes flexibility throughout the entire body. Continue pedaling for a few more breaths, noticing the sensations in your body. As you hold downward facing dog, focus on your breath. Inhale deeply, feeling your spine lengthen, and exhale fully, releasing any tension in your body. This pose is often referred to as an inversion because your heart is above your head. This can have a calming effect on the nervous system and help to relieve stress and anxiety. If you feel any discomfort in your wrists, you can modify the pose by placing your hands on blocks or a sturdy surface. Remember to listen to your body and honor its limits. Stay present in your body, noticing any sensations that arise. Embrace the strength and the stillness of downward facing dog. All right, my friends, let's transition into a pose that's all about finding stillness and ease. This is a moment to connect with your inner self, to find a sanctuary within your practice. Child's pose, or Balasana, is a gentle, nurturing pose that invites you to slow down and listen to your body. Child's pose, or Balasana, is like a warm hug for your body and mind. It's a place of comfort and rest, a pose that allows you to retreat inward and find solace. Imagine it as a safe haven where you can let go of the outside world and focus on your breath and body. It's a place to come back to whenever you need a little reset. Whether you're feeling overwhelmed, tired, or just in need of a break, Child's Pose is always there for you. It's a reminder that it's okay to pause and take care of yourself. To come into the pose, we'll start by kneeling on our mats. Take a moment to ground yourself here, feeling the connection between your knees and the mat. This is the foundation of our pose, a stable base from which we can build. Bring your big toes together and sit back on your heels. Feel the gentle stretch in your feet and ankles as you settle into this position. This is the beginning of our journey into child's pose. Now widen your knees about hip-width apart, creating space for your belly to comfortably rest. This space is important as it allows your body to relax fully into the pose. Notice how this adjustment feels in your hips and lower back. Take a deep breath in here, feeling the gentle stretch in your hips and thighs. As you inhale, imagine your breath filling up your entire body, bringing a sense of calm and relaxation. As you exhale, start to walk your fingertips forward, lengthening your spine. Feel the stretch along your back as you reach forward, creating more space in your body with each movement. Keep going until your forehead softly touches the mat. This gentle contact with the ground can be incredibly soothing, helping you to feel grounded and supported. Remember, there's no need to force anything here. Child's pose is all about ease and comfort. If you need to make adjustments, feel free to do so. Adjust your knees wider or closer together, depending on what feels best for your body today. Every body is different, and it's important to honor what yours needs in this moment. Find a position where you can truly surrender and relax. This is your time to let go of any tension or stress you might be holding on to. Once you've found that sweet spot, let your arms rest down in front of you, palms facing up towards the sky. This open position can help you feel more receptive and relaxed. Feel your shoulders melt away from your ears, creating space in your neck and upper back. This release can bring a sense of lightness and ease to your entire body. Close your eyes gently if it feels good and start to deepen your breath. With each inhale, feel your body expand, and with each exhale, let go of any remaining tension. As you inhale, feel your belly expand, gently pressing against your thighs. This connection can help you feel more grounded and present in the pose. As you exhale, surrender a little bit more into the pose, letting go of any tension you might be holding. Imagine the stress melting away with each breath. This is a pose of surrender, of letting go. It's a moment to release control and simply be. Allow yourself to be fully supported by the ground beneath you. Feel the earth holding you up, providing a stable foundation for your practice. Imagine your spine lengthening with every inhale, creating more space in your body. This length can bring a sense of freedom and openness to your practice. Stay here for 5 to 10 breaths, allowing yourself to fully sink into the present moment. This time is for you, a chance to reconnect with your breath and body. Feel free to stay longer if it feels good. There's no rush. Let your body guide you. If you're feeling any discomfort in your hips or knees, there are a few ways we can modify the pose. It's important to make this pose work for your body. You can place a blanket or pillow on top of your calves to cushion your knees, providing extra support and comfort. Or you can roll up a towel and place it behind your knees for added support. This can help alleviate any pressure or discomfort. Another option is to keep your knees together instead of spreading them wide. This variation can feel really nice for some people, especially if you're feeling a bit more closed off or introspective. This variation can feel really nice for some people, especially if you're feeling a bit more closed off or introspective. It can create a sense of containment and security. And if you find that your forehead doesn't quite reach the mat, no worries. You can place a block or a pillow under your forehead to create a sense of grounding and support. You can place a block or a pillow under your forehead to create a sense of grounding and support. This can help you feel more connected to the earth and more stable in the pose. Remember, it's all about finding what feels good in your body. There's no right or wrong way to do this pose, as long as it feels comfortable and supportive for you. Listen to your body and honor its needs. This practice is about tuning in and responding to what your body is telling you. If at any point you need to come out of the pose, do so slowly and mindfully. Transitioning with care can help you maintain the sense of calm and relaxation you've cultivated. Child's pose is such a beautiful way to gently stretch your back, hips, and thighs. It's a pose that offers both physical and mental benefits, helping you to feel more open and at ease. It can also help to calm the mind, relieve stress, and reduce fatigue. This pose is a wonderful way to reset and recharge both physically and mentally. Take a moment to appreciate how this pose makes you feel. Notice the sense of peace and relaxation that comes with surrendering into child's pose. As you inhale, start to feel the gentle expansion in your back body. This expansion can bring a sense of openness and freedom to your practice. As you exhale, notice any tension melting away. With each breath, you can let go a little bit more, finding deeper relaxation. You might feel a sense of release in your shoulders, neck, or lower back. This release can bring a sense of lightness and ease to your entire body. When you're ready, slowly walk your hands back towards your body and gently lift your torso back up. Take your time with this transition, moving mindfully and with care. Take a moment to sit back on your heels and observe the sensations in your body. Notice how you feel after spending some time in child's pose. Notice how you feel after spending some time in child's pose. Do you feel more grounded, more relaxed, more at ease? Do you feel more grounded, more connected to yourself and the present moment? More relaxed, more at ease? Take a moment to appreciate these feelings and carry them with you as you move through the rest of your day. Carry this sense of peace and presence with you as we move on to the next pose. Let the calm and relaxation of child's pose guide you through the rest of your practice. All right, everyone, let's get ready to awaken our spines and find a little more fluidity in the body with cat-cow pose. This is a dynamic stretch that connects movement with breath, inviting a beautiful wave of energy through the entire system. We'll begin on our hands and knees, coming into a tabletop position. Make sure your wrists are directly beneath your shoulders and your knees are aligned below your hips. Spread your fingers wide, pressing down evenly through your palms and fingertips. This helps to create stability and support in the wrists. Keep your gaze slightly forward, maintaining a neutral spine. Take a moment to connect with your breath here. Feel the ground beneath you and allow your spine to lengthen with each inhale. As you inhale, gently drop your belly towards the mat as you lift your chest and tailbone towards the sky. This is cow pose. Imagine your chest is like a big, open heart, welcoming in all the good vibes. As you exhale, round your spine towards the ceiling, tucking your tailbone down and drawing your chin towards your chest. This is cat pose. Visualize your back body becoming like a Halloween cat, stretching and arching with each exhale. Continue flowing between cow pose on the inhales and cat pose on the exhales. Move slowly and mindfully, linking each movement with your breath. Feel the gentle wave of energy moving through your spine, creating space between each vertebra. As you move, visualize your spine becoming more and more flexible. Imagine each vertebra gently massaging the one above and below it, releasing any tension or tightness. Don't be afraid to make this pose your own. You can play with the depth of your movements, exploring different ranges of motion that feel good for you. You can also experiment with the speed of your breath. Try inhaling for a count of 4 and exhaling for a count of 4, maintaining a steady and even rhythm. Remember, there's no right or wrong way to do this pose. Just listen to your body, move with intention, and have fun. After a few rounds of cat-cow, return to a neutral tabletop position. Take a moment to observe the sensations in your body. You might notice that your spine feels more awake and alive. You might also feel a sense of release in your shoulders, neck, and back. Cat-cow is a wonderful way to warm up the spine, improve posture, and release tension in the upper body. It's also a great way to connect with your breath and cultivate a sense of mindfulness in your practice. As you move on from this pose, carry that sense of fluidity and awareness with you. Remember, yoga is all about finding what feels good in your body and moving with intention. All right, yogis, let's step into our power with Warrior I, or Virabhadrasana I. This standing pose is a beautiful expression of strength, stability, and courage. It's a chance to connect with the earth beneath us and find our inner warrior. We'll start by standing at the top of our mats with our feet hip-width apart. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, step your right foot back about 4 feet, coming into a high lunge position. Pivot your right heel down towards the mat, angling your right foot about 45 degrees. Keep your left knee directly over your left ankle, making sure it doesn't extend past your toes. Ground down through the 4 corners of your front foot, feeling a sense of stability and strength rising up through your legs. As you inhale, lift your arms overhead, reaching your fingertips towards the sky. Keep your arms shoulder-width apart and relax your shoulders away from your ears. Imagine your spine is like a golden thread, lengthening and extending with each breath. Draw your tailbone down towards the mat, engaging your core and finding stability in your pelvis. Gaze straight ahead with confidence and focus. Feel the strength in your legs, the stability in your core, and the openness in your heart. Remember, Warrior I is a pose of empowerment. Embrace the challenge and step into your full potential. Hold this pose for 5 to 10 breaths, focusing on maintaining a steady and even breath. Feel the stretch in your front hip flexor and the strengthening of your back leg. If you notice your front knee starting to cave inwards, gently guide it back towards your pinky toe. Keep your core engaged and your spine long. Remember, it's okay if this pose feels challenging. Listen to your body and modify as needed. You can always drop your back knee to the mat for a modified version of the pose. The most important thing is to find a variation that feels empowering and accessible for you. As you exhale, release your arms back down to your sides and step your right foot forward, returning to the top of the mat. Take a moment to observe the sensations in your body. You might notice that your legs feel energized, your core feels engaged, and your heart feels open. Now, we'll switch sides. Step your left foot back and repeat the same steps on the other side, holding for the same amount of time. Remember to breathe deeply, stay present, and embrace the strength and power of your inner warrior. Hello, beautiful yogis. Welcome to another session of grounding and balance. Today, we're flowing into tree pose, also known as Vrksasana. This posture is all about finding your center, grounding yourself, and achieving a harmonious balance. Just like a tree needs strong roots to stand tall and weather the storms, we too can find stability and strength within ourselves. This pose helps us connect deeply with the earth and our inner core. Start by standing tall at the top of your mat, feeling the ground beneath your feet. Imagine roots growing from your feet, anchoring you firmly to the earth. Feel your heart lifting, your crown reaching towards the sky. This elongation helps create space in your body and mind. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, gently shift your weight onto your right foot. Feel the strength in your standing leg and the lightness in your lifted leg. Begin to lift your left foot off the ground, finding a comfortable placement for it on your inner right thigh or calf. Remember, it's important to find a position that feels stable and secure for you. Avoid pressing directly on the knee joint to prevent any strain or injury. Your foot should either be above or below the knee. If you're feeling a bit wobbly, that's okay. Wobbling is a natural part of finding your balance. It shows that your body is working to stabilize itself. You can keep your toes on the ground for extra support if needed. This modification helps you build confidence and strength gradually. Remember, finding balance in tree pose and in life is a journey, not a destination. Each practice is an opportunity to explore and grow. It's about finding that sweet spot between effort and ease. Allow yourself to smile softly, embracing the process with kindness. So breathe deep, soften your gaze, and embrace the gentle sway. This pose teaches us to be flexible and resilient, just like a tree in the wind. As you stand tall in tree pose, imagine yourself as a strong, resilient tree. Visualize your roots digging deep into the earth, providing you with unwavering support. Feel the energy flowing up from the earth, through your roots, and all the way up your spine. This connection grounds you and energizes your entire being. Engage your core muscles, gently drawing your navel towards your spine. This engagement helps you maintain your balance and creates a sense of stability in the pose. This will help you maintain your balance and create a sense of stability in the pose. Feel the strength in your core supporting you. Now, bring your palms together at your heart center in Anjali Mudra, or prayer position. This gesture symbolizes unity and balance. As you press your palms together, feel the gentle opening in your chest and shoulders. This openness allows for a deeper connection to your breath and heart. If you're feeling balanced and steady, you can play with bringing your arms overhead, reaching your fingertips towards the sky like branches reaching for the sun. This extension adds an element of growth and expansion to the pose. Balance is not about being perfectly still. It's about finding that sweet spot where you can sway and adjust, just like a tree in the breeze. Embrace the natural movement and flow. It's about finding that sweet spot where you can sway and adjust, just like a tree in the breeze. This dynamic balance helps you stay present and engaged. Notice if your mind starts to wander and gently guide it back to the present moment. This mindfulness practice enhances your focus and awareness. Focus on a fixed point in front of you, called a drishti in yoga. This visual anchor helps to steady your gaze and calm the mind. A steady gaze leads to a steady mind, enhancing your overall balance. It could be a spot on the wall, a picture, or even a leaf on a nearby plant. Choose something that resonates with you and helps you stay focused. Remember, finding balance in tree pose is not about perfection. It's about the journey, the gentle sway, and the continuous effort to find our center. Each practice is a step towards greater balance and harmony. It's about the journey, the gentle sway, and the continuous effort to find our center. Enjoy the process and be kind to yourself. If you happen to wobble or fall out of the pose, that's perfectly all right. Each stumble is an opportunity to learn and grow. Embrace the imperfections and keep going. Just gently guide yourself back, finding that inner strength and stability. Each time you return to the pose, you build resilience and confidence. As we prepare to switch sides, take a moment to appreciate the strength and stability you've cultivated in your tree pose. Reflect on the journey and the progress you've made. Feel the grounding energy of the earth beneath your standing foot and the lightness in your lifted leg. This balance of grounding and lightness is the essence of tree pose. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, slowly lower your lifted foot back to the mat, coming back to a standing position. Take a moment to feel the effects of the pose in your body. Take a moment here to notice any differences between your right and left sides. This awareness helps you understand your body's unique needs and imbalances. Now we'll switch sides, finding tree pose on the other side of our body. This practice of balancing both sides helps create symmetry and harmony in the body. This time we'll root down through our left foot and lift our right leg. Feel the strength and stability in your left leg as you prepare to balance. Remember, it's all about finding balance and listening to your body. Each side may feel different, and that's perfectly normal. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, begin to shift your weight onto your left foot, preparing to blossom into tree on the other side. Embrace the journey and enjoy the process of finding your balance. Hello again, lovely yogis. Welcome back to our practice. Today, we're going to dive into a pose that is both calming and deeply beneficial for the entire body. We're transitioning now from standing to seated, preparing for a beautiful and grounding forward fold. This transition itself is a moment to center ourselves, to feel the connection between our movements and our breath. This pose, called Paschimottanasana, is a wonderful way to stretch the entire backside of the body, from the heels to the neck. It's a pose that invites introspection and calm, allowing us to turn inward and listen to our bodies. Begin by finding a comfortable seat on your mat, extending both legs out in front of you. Feel the connection of your sit bones to the ground, grounding yourself in this moment. If you feel any tightness in your hamstrings or lower back, you can sit on a folded blanket or pillow to elevate your hips. This small adjustment can make a big difference in your comfort and alignment. Take a moment to lengthen your spine, sitting up tall and proud. Imagine your vertebrae stacking one on top of the other, creating space between each one. Imagine a string gently pulling the crown of your head towards the ceiling. This visualization helps to elongate the spine and maintain good posture. Relax your shoulders away from your ears and draw your shoulder blades gently towards each other. This action opens up the chest and allows for deeper breathing. Inhale deeply, filling your lungs with air, and as you exhale, begin to hinge forward from your hips, leading with your chest. This movement should be slow and controlled, allowing your body to guide you. As you fold forward, imagine your belly button moving towards your thighs, rather than your nose moving towards your knees. This subtle shift in focus helps to maintain a long spine and prevents rounding of the back. This will help you maintain a long, straight spine throughout the pose. A long spine ensures that the stretch is effective and safe. Keep your feet flexed, pointing your toes towards the ceiling. This action engages the muscles along the back of your legs, enhancing the stretch. If you feel any tightness in your hamstrings, you can slightly bend your knees. This modification makes the pose more accessible and reduces strain on the lower back. Remember, this is not about forcing yourself to touch your toes. Yoga is a practice of patience and self-compassion. It's about finding length in the spine and a deep stretch along the back of your body. Feel the gentle pull and release as you breathe into the pose. Breathe deeply into any areas of tightness, allowing your breath to gently soften and release any tension you might be holding. Each breath is an opportunity to let go. As you settle into your forward fold, visualize your spine lengthening with every inhale. Imagine creating more space within your body. With each exhale, allow yourself to surrender a little deeper into the pose. Feel the gentle pull of gravity assisting you. You can choose to keep your hands resting on your legs, ankles, or feet, wherever feels most comfortable. Your hands are there to support you, not to force you deeper. If you'd like to deepen the stretch, You can gently hold onto your feet or loop a strap around the balls of your feet. This can help you find a bit more length without straining. Remember, it's important to listen to your body and honor its limits. Yoga is a personal journey, and each day your body may feel different. If you feel any sharp pain, gently back off the pose. Discomfort is a signal from your body to adjust and find a more comfortable position. Keep your breath slow and steady, and enjoy the feeling of release in your hamstrings, lower back, and spine. Each breath is a wave of relaxation washing over you. As we prepare to release our forward fold, take one last deep breath in, lengthening your spine. Feel the energy flowing through your body. As you exhale, slowly begin to roll back up to a seated position, keeping your back straight and core engaged. Move with intention and awareness. Once you're upright, take a moment to notice the sensations in your body. Feel the echoes of the stretch and the calm it has brought. Do you feel any different than you did before? Notice any shifts in your energy or mood? Perhaps a sense of release in your hamstrings, or more space in your spine? These are the subtle yet profound benefits of this pose. Take a few deep breaths here, allowing your body to absorb the benefits of this grounding pose. Each breath is a moment of gratitude for your practice. Remember, every time you step onto your mat, you're inviting in the opportunity to connect with your body, mind, and breath. This connection is the heart of yoga, bringing balance and peace into your life. Congratulations on completing this beginner yoga flow. Remember, yoga is a journey, not a destination. Be kind to yourself, listen to your body, and remember to breathe. Focus on slow, deep breaths throughout each pose. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Imagine your breath flowing to any areas of tension, inviting in a sense of calm and ease. Don't rush. Yoga is about mindful movement and being present in the moment. Savor each pose and allow yourself time to explore the sensations in your body. Blocks, straps, or cushions can help you get deeper into poses or provide support when needed. Don't hesitate to use props to make the poses more accessible and comfortable for your body. If a pose feels uncomfortable or painful, back off a bit. It's important to practice safely. Yoga should never hurt. Remember, you are your own best teacher. Consider starting with short sessions, like 15 to 30 minutes, and gradually building up as your body becomes more accustomed to the practice. You can also find many online classes or apps that offer beginner yoga sessions. Enjoy your